The morning report for the 25th of May 2009. A rather flat night on Wall Street over the weekend, with the Dow Jones, S&P 500 and Nasdaq all barely moving. But what is interesting is that the prices in the US now, or the market prices in the US now, is about the same level it was at the start of May. So we haven't actually seen any real beneficial movement in May, except for we have seen a lot of swings. Now I think the pressure is still building, and for my book the pressure is to the downside at present, so I expect to see the market come back as it can't seem to move ahead too strongly. Now the FTSE closed up over the weekend, up 0.5% or 19 points, and our market lost 1.37% on Friday to close down at 3,762. Again, we're still expecting to see the market move lower, perhaps towards the end of the month. In other news, the gold price was up 0.8% to close at $958 an ounce, another indication that people are starting to move into the precious metal for the safety of the market at this point in time. The oil price moved up 1.1% to close at $61 a barrel, and the Aussie dollar is still strengthening, up 0.5%, currently sitting at 78 US cents. Now we expect to see the US dollar fall towards the end of this calendar year, and as such the Aussie dollar should keep moving or holding up strong. Now I think it's a good value at this price, but certainly I wouldn't be surprised to see the Aussie dollar lose a little bit of ground. It has been pretty strong. Now in other news, we've seen the Rudd government back down from its controversial crackdown on employee share schemes. There's a lot of backlash about this, with a lot of employees remunerated through employee share schemes now having to pay tax on that, and also on employee options, which basically means that companies can't reward their employees with investment in the company themselves. So the government has backed down on this particular plan, but tends to still crack down, overhaul the tax system. So we'll have to wait to see what happens there over the coming weeks or months. And the other news is Rio Tinto will meet the major Australian shareholders this week to discuss the sale of 15% stake to Chinese company Chinalco. This is obviously going to play havoc on the Rio price, as the major investors have announced that they'll be happy to pick up this stake themselves on the same terms and conditions as the Chinese company Chinalco. But wait and see what the Rio chairman decides to do. For more information, go to our website at growyourwealth.com.au.